behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But there's that subscribe button and the bell. Just click both of them, and anytime a new episode comes your way, you'll be notified. And feel free to leave a comment on the comment section. We'd love to hear from you there. And don't forget to go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PalmMashTV. And you can follow us there, inboxes, comment the things you see. And we would also love to hear from you in email. It's palmmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you're a band or solo artist that want to be on the show, obviously you can email us and talk to us about that. But we love fan mail as well. So if you're simply a fan, send us an email. We'll be happy to get back with you. And all this is going to be recapped for you at the closing credits at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. From Cleveland, Ohio, today we have Parrable. Very talented artist, and I think you're going to agree. And we're going to get started with that right now. Parrable with us today. Seems like we had a little glitch there. Thanks for joining us, Parrable.
Absolutely. Glad to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So why don't you tell everybody exactly how you got started being an artist? I'm sure you have a good story to tell us, and everybody has their own story. So let's hear your story on it.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what to say to that, really. I've been an artist since I was a pretty young kid. I've been dibbling and dabbling in this stuff, pushing buttons and this and that. But as far as a real artist, I got into that when I was a little older. Tried to join some bands here and there. Things never worked out. So kind of did my own thing, and trying to make it, trying to do something with it. It's looking pretty good. Things are picking up. My YouTube is actually showing some pretty intense views sometimes.
Well, that's good to hear, and I hope it keeps going for you, and I hope your career keeps going for you too. Well, what were some of the bands that you grew up with that helped motivate you to be the artist you are today?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, definitely the rap bands and stuff. I like a lot all the good stuff back in the day. I grew up on Bone, of course, obviously from this area. Grew up on Bone for sure, but I listened to a lot of other stuff. I listened to a lot of heavy metal. I was into Mushroomhead pretty big, Mushroomhead, Pantera type stuff. That was really my stuff back in the day. I wasn't really in the rap scene. That's why I kind of never really did anything with it, because it wasn't really my scene. My people aren't really into that. But I'm growing out, trying to make it into what it is, into the people that I am around. Get into that.
Okay, well, those a couple you mentioned, I think, were pretty good. So. Good to hear that. And everybody might be watching this right now, and they might want to tell themselves, how do I get your music? And for that matter, how do I follow you on social media? Tell everybody the details on that.
Oh, definitely. It's at Parrable _ on Facebook, at Parrable on Instagram, I believe. If not, it's at Parrable _ It's just Parrable on YouTube. That's probably the best place to keep in touch. Keep things updated. I just dropped a new video this other day. That's the one I shared with you. We're going to share with you guys in a little bit here.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody, is it on streaming platforms as well?
Yeah, for sure. It's on all that Spotify and all that stuff. I don't know if this song here is up yet, but it has been uploaded. It's just waiting to be approved and all that.
Okay. Well, everybody go to those streaming platforms. As I mentioned, I know he would love you for that, and I know you would love it too. And the song we're talking about is called Limelight. Pretty good song. Why don't you tell us a story about that? I'm sure it's self-explanatory, but maybe go deeper than that.
Well, it's a pretty deep song. I mean, I really wanted to change things up. I've heard a lot of people, not negatively, but constructively saying my music is dark and kind of cryptic. And, while at the same time, I'm not going to change that up. I tried to kind of give it a different vibe, kind of go a little more happier on this one. Not happy, but I tried to give it that a little bit. I don't really focus on the bling bling stuff as an artist. I try to tell a story every time, and that one was pretty deep to me. It actually, I shout out my hometown in that one. It's the biggest shout out I think I'll ever do for my hometown. But it was just a link up there between the Kent and Ravenna thing. They've always had a rivalry going, and I brought that in there a little bit. I did it in my own little cryptic way, but it's all right.
Okay. Well, as I said, it is a great song, and everybody get out there and listen to that. And which we'll do in just a second or so. But before we get into that, I want to thank you so much, Parrable, for being on the show. You're always welcome to come back a second time if you got anything new to plug for us, and we'd love to have you back on.
Love to be here. Love it, man. I would love it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And let's go right to the song Limelight by Parrable, and it starts right now.
What you know about me, living the limelight, streets at night, dark corners of my life. Got out the guerrillas, coming back to reminisce. See the soul been filled with cold blows, but tell me about my flow and what I should say next. Come on, say it. Brought it to my knees, ain't living the old me. Got a couple things to pray for, thanks to the Lord. Winning the boast, put them in check. Get shoes worn off, man, I'm holding my breath. Got it sealed up tight, bet I'm living the high life. Might not be rich, but now it's more I can want. Got my kids in a private school, right on right. I can do my homework, so drop out of high school. The bills weren't paid, gotta blow up the problem. 64K when I get out of college. Now I can't stay playing, so rockin' and raving. My time in every Friday night. City on city, rich against the hungry. Victim, you a dummy. Ride up with the mask on. Ride up with the mask on. Ride up with the mask on. Too much everything, do it all, anything. Ride for a minute, kick your shoes off. Ride for a minute, kick your shoes in the back seat. Ride for a minute, kick your shoes in the back seat. What you know about me, living the limelight, streets at night, all corners of my life. Got out the guerrillas, coming back to reminisce. See this old soul been filled with cold blows, but tell me about my flow and what I should say next. Come on, say it. What should I say? Brought it to my knees, ain't living the old me. Got a couple things I pray for, things to the Lord. Got my shoes worn off, man, I'm holding my breath. Sealed up tight, bet I'm living the high life. Might not be rich, but in my middle I can want. I'm kinda slurring that cause I got a mess, I'm sorry. Might not be rich, might not be rich, it's a shitty thing, you know, I mean, but not much more. Kinda like, but not much more. Ride one, baby, kick your shoes in the back seat. Dark with the stage, so I figured I'd change up. Did a lot of hate, but ain't giving no names up. Bring a lot of bills, had to let the whole crew down. My boys cooking meth, they got them knocked out state. My day one OD, nothing to laugh at. I've been tied down, bet I'm pulling the straps off. The day still mine, bet I'm pouring the gas on. What you know about me, living the limelight, streets at night, all corners of my life. Got out the guerrillas, coming back to reminisce. See this old soul been filled with cold blows, but tell me about my flow and what I should say next. What you know about me, living